standing here with Kris Paronto. Everybody knows you as Tanto.
Yeah, some people do.
Some people
my friends know me as Tanto.
So, Kris, you've been doing a tremendous amount of training over the last year or so with Battleline Tactical.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about Battleline Tactical and what kind of training you're doing.
Well, Battleline Tactical was started by myself and my also teammate who's no longer with Battleline Tactical, Boone, who, if you've seen the movie, he was the sniper that was next to me in Benghazi, Libya. Boone essentially has gone off and done his own thing, which is great. He's a great instructor. People should be following him as well. But Battleline Tactical has since moved on. I have a training cadre of tremendous individuals. Ben Morgan, who is a First Ranger former First Ranger, and has a dry fire system called Morgan Timing Systems. Benny Glossop, who's a former MMA fighter and is a tremendous combatant instructor. And we just travel and tour and teach courses anywhere from basic level handgun stuff to where we do vehicle defense and CQB courses. My personal opinion, I enjoy the intro courses. I enjoy teaching because it brings new people into the gun community. And we do have a website, battlelinetactical.net, that you can go and search to see what courses we have. Everything is open enrollment. So if you want to come, you just sign up for a course and you'll have fun. And you'll see that I'm a biggest jackass, just like the movie. You're going to have a lot of fun out there. There's no ego, and we try to teach everybody enough that they can go on their own and improve away from the course. But bottom line is people leave with a smile. That's important to me.
Outstanding. Yeah. We're here at SHOT Show, and you were in the Maxim Defense booth.
Yeah.
Tell us about your relationship with them and why you like this brand so much.
Well, Maxim Defense and I started when they just were butt stocks. The first thing they do were these small braces, CQB braces, and they revolutionized the brace industry. Since then, Maxim's moved on, and we'll just get into this year because I could talk for probably an hour on what the products are. But just to keep it in a nutshell, Maxim is no longer about just buttstocks and braces, PDW braces. They've moved into full-size systems. So not only are we doing the PDX, which won the SHOT Show Award for Best New Product last year, but now into the MDX market. So what that is just longer barrel systems. So you've got a PDW with a 5.5-inch barrel. Now we're actually doing shorties, SBRs. So that's 508 with the 8.5-inch barrel, 510 with the 10.5-inch barrel. Now we actually even have AR platforms. And then we've also partnered with another group I endorse, Fort Scott Munitions, to make Maxim ammunition. So Fort Scott and Maxim have partnered together where now they're making ammunition that's tailored for shorty rifles. And two of the best companies out there, Fort Scott Munitions with the ammo, Maxim Defense that makes shorty rifles, the CQB tactical rifles, SBR shorties, the PDXs or PDWs is what everybody knows that ours is the PDX. Tailored, so now you have a full system, and you're also putting the best ammo that's tailor-made for that system with it, and it's a no-brainer. For me, just to be part of it, well, pigs get lucky every once in a while too. I just kind of got lucky to be with both of them from the ground up, and they've built around, not me. I've just been able to see them build, and I just get to be a part of it. So I just stand there and look pretty and get to shoot their products, and how lucky is that? Yeah. So yeah, Maxim Defense, you got to check them out, and then also Fort Scott Munitions, and especially for a hunter, Fort Scott makes the best Creedmoor ammunition out there, and I know that's the new thing coming out for hunters. Get with the Creedmoor and try their ammunition, and that tumble upon impact, you can't beat it. It's a definite stopper, home defense, best stopping ammo in the business. And God forbid you have to be in that situation, but if you want ammunition that puts that threat down immediately, so you don't have to deal with it. And that's why I always rep Fort Scott, and that's why also I rep Maxim Defense with the best systems out there as well.
Outstanding. Now, you've been working on a project with Ryan Weaver.
Yeah, Ryan Weaver.
In human trafficking.
Yes, sir.
Tell us a little bit about the video and what you're trying to bring to awareness.
Sure. Well, Ryan and I started with a video called Burn a couple years ago, and Ryan is a country music singer. He's also a veteran. He flew UH-60s. He's a double Gold Star family member. He's lost two brothers in the global war on terror. One was a Ranger, 3rd Ranger Bat, which is how him and I came together, me being a Ranger myself. Well, now we're doing a video. Hopefully here in the spring, we're just trying to raise money to fund the video, but it's about human trafficking. That's the theme, and to bring light to human trafficking and how it's still a problem. And then the video itself, though, it shows from basically the abduction of a young girl to guys going in and saving the young girl. And that's where myself, Tig, and Boone come in, leading teams in there, tactically going in there and saving this girl. But really, it's not the cool guy factor of it. That has nothing really to do with the video. It just brings some oomph to the video. It's being people aware that human trafficking is still a huge problem out there, and we need to be aware of it and to bring support to it so funds and money can go to the groups that actually stop the human trafficking. and just to be aware. The awareness is, I think, the biggest important of it all, because then you get politicians involved. And I don't have the best rapport with politicians, but they do good as far as getting policies made, and they need to have stronger policies, even privatizing maybe the anti-abduction, anti-human trafficking business, so it's not just federal. Now they bring it into the private sector because they just don't have the numbers to hammer it, where in the private sector we do. You got guys like me that have done this for years, and we could be involved with it, but we don't want to work for the government per se.
Right. Now, we're coming up on the Super Bowl here, and it's the largest human trafficking event in the world.
Yeah.
Where would you send people so that they could learn more about the human trafficking issue?
Well, yeah, if you go, I would go to Riot, and first of all, check weavercountry.com because of the video. And then just your local human trafficking resources, do SHI unit. And then also, there's a buddy of mine named Craig Sawyer, Sawman, who's big into that. And I would actually look into Craig Sawyer, and I'm giving you a prop, Craig, so you owe me, man. You owe me out there. Sawman, we work together with the agency. He actually still does anti-human trafficking, still out there doing the job. Search Craig Sawyer's information, and you'll be able to at least get to the sites that will help it, where he knows more about it, and because he's still immersed in there more than I am. But biggest thing, though, is get with weavercountry.com, and there'll be a site and check with Weaver, and Weaver can push you out to help with the funding.
And there'll be links directly on his site that you can go and research human trafficking, contribute to the causes that make a difference, and help stop this across our entire country. Let's move on to a little lighter issue. You've got a podcast. Tell us a little bit about your podcast.
Battleline podcast, we've done 10 episodes. We're just in infancy stages. The response has been amazing, and the blessing from them is that the person that's running, and the engineer and the producer, Ian Scotto, who started as the engineer with Andrew Wilkow on Sirius, who worked with David Webb, who worked with Soft Rep Radio, which still did an amazing job back in its heyday. You've got a subject matter expert that's running and tailoring the show, so it is very professional. And then you just got my colorful commentary on the side, which I don't have to do anything but be colorful, which I'm good at. It's taken off, and we've podcasts, I think, are the new news nowadays. You've got the mainstream media that really pushes you one way or the other. You're not getting the truth. You're getting snippets of it. You're getting the agenda that needs to be pushed. That's why I think more podcasts are coming out, more small entities, and small being, and that's a good word, that bring the truth out, because you have people that have been there and done that. First of all, they're not a pundit. They're not some political hack. It's somebody that's actually been on the ground in a situation that can speak eloquently about it. And it gives you also the platform, because you can have a chance to talk and not just in a soundbite. So Battleline Podcast is that, and you can check our old 10 episodes. But we also have fun. We laugh. You got my humor, because that's who I am. I'm Tanto. I'm funny. I try to make light of situations, and that makes it too, because you have people smiling. So we talk about the human trafficking, bring you down. It does bring you down a little bit. It's going to, but then get you back up and tell a joke or two to get the light back into it. So you're not just feeling down when you listen to the podcast. After you're done, you're feeling good, because at the end of it, we always have a story of overcoming adversity and showing that you don't quit no matter what the adversity is. And that's the beauty of that podcast, Battleline. And I do recommend people find it. It's on all the podcast platforms, Apple, Spotify, iHeart, all those out there. So look at it.
And go and like it, watch it, and subscribe to it.
Definitely.
Because those subscribe numbers, that's what helps.
Yes, it does.
Continue to keep your podcast
What does
rolling.
it generates, and then people, you do get the sponsors like Tadia, who's the clothing company that sponsors us, Everyday Grind Coffee that sponsors us. You get these sponsors coming in. There's another sponsor called Ned. Hey, I back CBD oil. Hey, there's veterans out there that need to get off the pills, and if they can do it naturally, of course I'm going to back that. So the sponsors help, and if you like it, of course that brings the sponsors in, and it also helps the small sponsors like Maxim once was when I first started with them. It helps them grow to something like this, and it employs good people within the Second Amendment community, but also just good people that are trying to do right by America. It really does.
Outstanding. What's the one social network you'd love people to follow you on?
Do go to my Kris Paronto Facebook page. Also, though, follow my Instagram page, real_Kris_Tanto_Paronto. And the more likes I get, just get it on there so I can get that thing verified. Instagram, for some reason, won't verify me. I don't know.
Yeah, me neither. Maybe it's because we're in this industry.
I guess not.
Maybe we're in this industry.
Maybe I don't fart enough on YouTube to get get something on Instagram, but it helps. And Instagram is a big pusher of media.
Absolutely.
It does. So I definitely. So get on the Instagram page, Facebook. I don't have a Twitter account anymore. I kept getting kicked off that thing too much. I said, you know what? And it just made me angry. But Battleline Podcast has a Twitter page, so that's what I follow. That's what you should follow on Twitter.
Fantastic. We're going to let you get back to shaking hands with
Thanks,
fans.
Kevin.
Chris, appreciate it. Thank
Nice
you.
to meet you. Thank you, sir.
Got it.